A lot of young quarterbacks. Of course, Jimmy Garoppolo's injury at San Francisco, fear that it may be an ACL injury. More on that after the MRI. As to the Green Bay story and the roughing the passer, for the third straight week, really, Clay Matthews in the middle of it.
Well, I know the league is trying to clean up the game, trying to make it a safer game, but at the same time, Clay Matthews, he's doing everything he can within his power to avoid helmet to helmet. He's trying to avoid putting his weight on the quarterback. I don't know what else you can do as a football player trying to make a play like that.
Safety is important. Protecting the quarterback is important, but we just have to let the referees do their job. We all know the difference between driving a guy into the ground and falling on him. Falling on him should not be a penalty.
By rule, called correctly, it's the rule that is raising the ire of a lot of folks.
Mike.
Time to go leave. Get in a car. Parking spots, the elite parking spots for some of the more veteran guys in the league, right?
Absolutely, and I'm going with Adrian Peterson, 19 rushes, 120 yards. They said this guy was old, 2 touchdowns today.
Yeah, and I have to go with Drew Brees. He set an all-time record for completions by getting 39 of them today.
He's 39. Peterson's 33. Old guys get the easy spots in the front. Up next, the best from the entire week of football. First Toyota reminds us that out in the Wild West, the rugged make the rules, Rodney.
He's just plumb crazy. Watch your back, Cole.
Easy now. Can't let him know you're scared. Easy.
You got it, Cole.
Woo!
I never thought I'd see it for real.
Toyota, let's go places.
This week, touchscreens have become the ultimate toy, but are they helping or hurting your children?
We actually don't know what's happening.
How to get your kids to break the habit. This week on Today.
Any day, any level, best highlight of the week in the Sunday Spotlight. Mikos Todd, Villa Rica High School, Georgia. Beast mode.
Oh, man, it looks like that's LSU.
He's going to South Carolina. He's committed to South Carolina.
Can you imagine RJ trying to tackle him?
My 11-year-old son? No, sir.
Sunday Spotlight for Mikos Todd. Also in the Sunday Spotlight, Justin Rose wins $10 million, wins the FedEx Cup playoffs in golf. But the big story, Tiger Woods, look at the people. First win in 5 years, 80th of his career. Very emotional about getting back in the winner's circle. One more time.
I just can't believe I pulled this off after, you know, what the season's gone through, and it's just hard to believe I've won the tour championship.
Amazing comeback.
A lot of hard work.
As good as it gets in golf, the Ryder Cup, 2 a.m. Friday on Golf Channel, 3 a.m. Saturday on NBC. It's worth waking up for in Paris, the U.S. and the Europeans for the Ryder Cup. The Lions will get the ball to start the second half. Can they get their first win? Can they win over the Patriots? Al Chris Michelle coming back after this.
This has been the Toyota Halftime. Let's go places.
Thursday.
Stop!
SVU begins its landmark 20th season on its new night, Thursdays, with a case.
Protect your son.
That will leave you stunned. The SVU 2-hour premiere event this Thursday on NBC.
During Ford SUV season, find out why more people come back to Ford than any other brand. Here's a reason.
We've got room.
And here's another.
Waze says it's faster to take the side streets.
Perfect.
And by the way, Ford has won more J.D. Power Initial Quality Awards than any other brand. Now during SUV season, you can get an Explorer with 0% financing for 60 months or lease for just $219 a month, only at your local Ford store.
Hey. Hi. Congrats on ranking highest by J.D. Power for TV service satisfaction this year.
Oh, thank you.
And on being ranked highest in internet service satisfaction by J.D. Power for the 5th year in a row.
Well, the 100% fiber optic network deserves the credit, so.
And he's humble.
So, I should probably go get started.
You need me to watch the van?
No, I'm good.
You deserve the best. Get Fios, the most awarded network. 100% fiber optic network. 100% phenomenal.
This is where we prove German luxury cars are the best in the world. Infiniti QX60.
This is not German.
Sliding second row. Why? Magic lift gate. Not for the track. This is unacceptable. Does it come in blue?
The Infiniti QX60. There's nothing traditional about it. Lease the all-wheel drive Infiniti QX60 for $409 a month. Visit your tri-state Infiniti retailer.
More rain and thunderstorms possible in your forecast after the game.
Training camp does look a lot different today. Health and safety is a part of everything we do. Every technique issue or every rule change is with the player's interests in mind. For instance, we teach certain tackling techniques that emphasize the shoulder, that keep our head up. You can't minimize how important that is. So the work that you put in now is for the game days. It should be exactly the same techniques that we're teaching out on the practice field. If there's a way to do it better and a way to do it safer, I think all of us would agree that's a good thing.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
Week 3 concludes with Monday Night Football on ESPN. Then Week 4 kicks off with Thursday Night Football on Fox, NFL Network, and streaming on Amazon Prime Video.
Tonight's first half highlights are brought to you by Chevrolet.
Touchdown. How about that? What I'm talking about. And wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage. Ricky Jean-Francois.
Belichick has not seen his team look like this very often.
Chevy has earned J.D. Power Dependability Awards for cars, trucks, and SUVs.
Back in Detroit, downtown. Detroit River is there. Ambassador Bridge in the background. Ford Field. Al Michaels, Chris Collinsworth, Michelle Tafoya, 13-3. Detroit leading it, dominating in every category. Brady started 1 for 4, picked it up on that last drive, which resulted in the field goal. Fewest in the first half yardage for the Pats since 14. And Stafford on a night where he's on a pace for 300 yards. What else is new? Anyway, you got Johnson and Blunt giving Detroit a semblance, more than a semblance, of a running attack. Something that's been lacking for a long time.
I'll tell you what, Al, this offensive line for Detroit has played great so far.
And the Lions will start from the 25, and we start with Michelle.
Well, the Lions have allowed more points in the third quarter than any team this season in any quarter heading into this weekend. And Matt Patricia told me this third quarter is critical. We know the Patriots are going to make adjustments. We have to stay out in front of them. As for Bill Belichick, I asked him what his priorities were. He said everything. It's not just one thing. It's everything we have to do better. Al?
You can take a look at those stats, Michelle, and he's right. Offense, defense. Brady has to wait as Stafford takes over first drive of the second half. Carry on Johnson in the backfield. Ghost motion there. The rookie out to the 33-yard line. Chris.
A lot of good play on that offensive line, but maybe this one the most startling. The play of Frank Ragnow, the center in college. Watch how powerful he is in the run game. He is moving people. Those are big linebackers and big defensive linemen. He is moving out of the way and making it so easy for LeGarrette Blount and Kerryon Johnson to do their deal. Pass protection was an issue last week against DeForest Buckner, who's one of the best players in the National Football League. Not so much tonight.
88 yards rushing for Detroit, and it'll stay at 88. No gain there for Blount over the left side. That'll make it 3rd down and 3 for the Lions.
A little bit of emotion now coming out of the New England Patriots. Dietrich Wise trying to get his guys fired up. And